Sure. So I'm a French guy living in north of France, and I have a software developer background, as you mentioned, in mostly real-time communication. One of my strong skill set is around scaling, both from a technical and operational point of view, software development around different cloud service provider. And I've always been interested by growing our European autonomy. So I'm very happy to take the challenge at GaiaX. It's a very tough question. Digital transformation have different factors. There is a technical one, there is the operational one, there is the human one. So leaving aside the human one for a moment, on the technical and operational point of view, when you transform digitally your infrastructure, your organization, your business, there is one thing which to me is important. It's how much control, how much autonomy do you want to keep at the end of that transformation? We have mainly two levels of autonomy, two autonomy categories, the legal autonomy and the technical autonomy. And both are extremely important to decide and to take decision on. I will keep that in mind when people are developing, when organizations are developing their new data pipeline across different cloud providers on-prem or online. How much control do they keep? You've mentioned something interesting, data and analytics-driven ecosystem. I will slightly maybe rephrase that to data analytics-driven ecosystem. And that's where I believe there is an answer already to the question. For me, there is a particular care that should be brought when we deal with data as a product and not data as information that we compile hoping for later to make sense out of it. So I've seen this paradigm, and we have seen this evolution through time, that we went from a data warehouse to data lake, and now we have seen something a bit different where we generate so much data that the generator, the data owner, the one generating the data, it's probably the best person, knowledgeable person to know how to make that data as a product, to how to make that interoperable, to distribute, to work on the access right condition, the usage policy, the access policies. And so for me, the best advice I would give will be to take data not as an information that we collect in order to hope make it sense later, but to really see data as a product. Indeed, as I was hinting a bit in my previous answer, this evolution of how do we handle data from data warehouse to data lake, and now there is this new paradigm, which is data mesh, where really data is at the core of the relation between organizations. And data mesh is probably something very interesting to look at. I know that part of GaiaX, we are looking at how to enable data mesh across organizations. When I presented the need for having data products that are part of this new paradigm of data mesh across organization, and that's the very important point, across organization, if we want to build that, we need to have a global common governance across organization, a common digital governance. It took us some time to create the European area. It took us some time to create the euro, fiat currency, the GDPR regulation. We need to have the same set of common governance for digital services in Europe. And that's what I will present. So I will present the GaiaX Trust Framework, which is the set of rules in order to be part of the GaiaX ecosystem that represent a common set of rules to be to have a common digital governance for Europe.